and welcome to PR Jeopardy, the virtual game for aspiring PR professionals. I'm your host, Alex Walton. So let's get started. We will start left to right, working from 10 points all the way down to 50 points with a final question at the end. A practitioner would use this strategy after gathering research. That is known as planning. PR phraseology for 10 points. Unlike a stakeholder, this group might not have any relation with the organization. That is a public. People of PR for 10 points. He is known as the father of public relations. That's right, he is no other than Edward L. Bernays. PR professionals for 10 points. Also known as B2B, these communication tasks focus on building strong relationships with businesses such as suppliers, distributors, and retailers. That is known as business-to-business relations. PR projected for 10 points. The opposite of globalization, these forces are concerned with the world's richest nations exploiting poor nations in the name of economic development. Those are known as anti-globalization forces. The PR process for 20 points. Practitioners must use formal and informal methods of information gathering in order to be successful. That's right, that's research. PR phraseology for 20 points. The exchange of information, verbal or nonverbal, between individuals is known as. That's right, communication. People of PR for 20 points. Created essays written to the New York newspapers under the pen name Publis in support of the ratification of the U.S. Constitution, often called the finest public relation efforts in history. Name one of the three men. If you said John Hamilton, James Madison, or John Jay, you are correct. PR professionals for 20 points. PR professionals use this to deliver stories and information to news media. That is a news release. PR projected for 20 points. PR professionals are used to make the transition from authoritative government to this type of government easier, typically by education programs and technical support. That is known as democracy. PR process for 30 points. This model more closely embodies the real world of public relations. What is this model? That's right, it's a dynamic model. PR phraseology for 30 points. An assessment of an organization's strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats is known as a. That's right, a SWOT analysis. Okay guys, we're halfway there. This former United States president created the Office of War Information, an agency to disseminate government information during World War II. He is none other than FDR. PR professionals for 30 points. PR professionals who work for these types of government organizations must be aware of their donor relationships. That is the public relations of a nonprofit. PR projected for 30 points. This group of people is underrepresented in the PR profession. Unfortunately, those are people of color. The PR process for 40 points. These are going to get harder. The process of measuring the effectiveness and efficiency of public relation efforts of meeting the organization's goal. That is an evaluation. PR phraseology for 40 points. The use of public relation practice builds awareness and desire before a marketing campaign. This is known as pre-market conditioning. That's right. People of PR for 40 points. This philosopher created a multi-tiered list of ranked factors and determined that a person's self-interest and motivation. According to this theory, people fulfill their most basic needs first. He is none other than Abraham Maslow. PR professionals for 40 points. These key publics include voters, news media, employees, and special interest groups. That is PR in the government. PR projected for 40 points. This is the concept that public relations, marketing, and advertising align and relate closely to one another. That is known as Integrated Marketing Communications, or IMC. All right, final row. PR process for 50 points. The execution phase. To be effective, this must be a two-way process. That's right, communication. PR phraseology for 50 points. Like a funnel, this model is used for persuasive messaging. What is it? That's right, the ADA model. People of PR for 50 points. He created the Monroe Motivated Sequence, a 5-step process that organizes persuasive messaging, including attention, need, satisfaction, visualization, and action. That is Alan H. Monroe. PR professionals for 50 points. All public relation functions for an individual client are managed by this type of public relations professional. That job title is known as an account supervisor. PR projected for 50 points. A description of asymmetric conflict. That is a conflict in which technology, strategies, and/or tactics place a substantially smaller and weaker entity on a roughly equal footing with a much larger, stronger opponent. Okay, and the final question. Describe how to use the Potter box and make ethical decisions and what each box represents. So this is the Potter box. The definition box defines the situation. The value box states and compares different values. The principle box considers traditional ethics and approach it from an ethical code that are already established. The loyalties box identifies stakeholders. So what you're going to do is list out all the possible courses of actions and select the one that embodies the best option. Then after it's executed, you're going to evaluate the impact of your decisions on your organization. Okay guys, that is it for this game of PR Jeopardy. I hope you all had as much fun as I did. I hope you learned something new along the way. And I hope that you guys have a great rest of your day. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.